Hey guys, look into my eyes, not into the eyes of the female actors on the red carpet in Cannes. But why is it that so many stars and starlets, female ones, show their secondary sexual signals so prominently? Well, there's a deep-rooted problem within that. We as human beings don't differ that much between men and women. Look at babies. If they don't wear a pink shirt or a light blue t-shirt, we hardly know, is it a boy or is it a girl? And from puberty on, our clothes and our body language does that for us. So the primary reason why we do that, men and women, is that we want to show the whole world, I am a woman. And the man who appears like that wants to say, I am a man. And of course, if we look at the dresses of the ladies there, for example, this lady shows a very deep décolleté. From the first moment on, we can see a strong contrast between the dress and the skin, and our eyes are drawn into that part of the picture. And the same is when women are showing their long, naked legs. Long legs? Why is that interesting? Well, some scientists say that the reason for that is that long legs make our fantasy a little bit more vivid, because at a certain point both legs come together. I'm not sure if that is the reason, because from an evolutionary point that was not really important. Maybe it was more important that longer legs can run faster and longer legs can walk for longer distances, and that was some sort of security for our children. And what women are doing on the red carpet is they are showing those signals that make women appear women-like, and men make things that make them appear male-like, masculine. There's also the makeup. The skin of a woman is much thinner, so she has more contrasts on her face. And what makeup is doing, it just increases the contrast in the face. Red lips, rouge there, and dark eyes, so that eyes appear bigger, which is, by the way, signal that also babies show us. Those are all signals of sympathy. Those are signals, I am not dangerous. By the way, not dangerous. One thing that you can see everywhere on the world where there is a red carpet, women are bending their bodies. They are not straight up. They are always the hips a little bit to the side, the legs to the other side, and the head is tilted. And that is also a signal of female, a signal of women, and that makes them appear very feminine. We don't appear very aggressive when we have a so-called asymmetrical posture. So if you think all those signals are a little bit ridiculous, and why do women and men have to do that? If you remember that the problem is very deeply rooted, that it was always hard for us to decide whether this is a man or a woman, maybe it's easier to understand for you. And there's also very prominent a person from my home country, and that is Conchita Wurst. Everyone knows she is a man, but we think of her as a female because her dresses and her body language is very feminine. And tell me, what feminine signals do you see on a red carpet? Write them in the comments.